Have you ever looked at an app or a game and thought, how in the world do they build that? And maybe, just maybe, could I do that? Well, today is the day we answer that question. We are going to take that first huge step together and unlock the power of programming with one of the best languages to start with, Python.
And when I say power, I really mean it. We're not just talking about some boring hello world text on a black screen. No. We are talking about building things you'd actually want to use. You know, creating your own games, building useful apps, or heck, even your own virtual assistant, kind of like Jarvis from the movies. All of this, it's totally within your reach, and we're starting right now. So to get the inspiration flowing, I want to show you a few really cool programs that were built entirely with Python. These aren't just ideas. This is the kind of stuff you can actually make once you get the hang of the basics. Okay, first up, check this out. A virtual assistant. You literally just talk to your computer. You say something like, Jarvis, open YouTube, and bam, your web browser pops open right to YouTube. It listens for your commands and can automate all sorts of tasks. It's like having your own little sidekick. Next, we've got something straight out of a spy movie, a face recognition program. You can feed it any picture, and it will instantly scan and find every single human face in it. It uses this powerful algorithm, it's called HAR Cascade, but really, it just shows you how amazing Python is for things like AI and computer vision. And of course, we gotta talk about games. You can totally build classics, like Flappy Bird or that super addictive Snake game from the ground up. There's even this hilarious love calculator program that, well, it takes two names and gives you a love percentage. It's all just a bit of fun, but it shows you the playful side of what you can build. So, you're probably looking at all this and thinking, okay, hold on, how is a total beginner supposed to build something that complex? It really does seem like magic, right? Well, it's not. There's a secret, a huge secret that every single programmer relies on, and it's the key to building awesome stuff without writing every line of code from scratch. And that secret is something called a module. Seriously, that's it. A module is just a chunk of code that someone else, probably an expert, already wrote and perfected, and you get to just plug it right into your project. Think of it like a specialized tool in a toolbox. Need to mess with images? There's a module for that. Need to do some crazy math? Yep, there's a module for that too.
Now, it turns out these modules come in two flavors. You've got your built-in modules, which come packaged with Python right out of the box. They're ready to go for basic stuff. But then you have external modules, and this is where it gets really exciting. These are for the specialized, powerful jobs, like AI, data science, building games, and you just download them from the internet when you need them.
Here is the absolute best way to think about it. The refrigerator that came with your house. That's your built-in module. It's just there, ready to use. But the milk? You got to go to the store and get the milk, right? You bring it home, that's your external module. You have to go out and get it before you can use it. So why do we do this? Why not just write everything ourselves? Well, because it saves a ridiculous amount of time. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're using code that's already been written and tested by people who are way smarter than I am. It lets you stand on their shoulders and focus on the fun part, the unique idea that you want to build. So if you need to go shopping for all these external modules, how exactly do you do it? Well, you're going to need a tool. So let me introduce you to pip. Think of pip as your own personal shopper for code. Pip is what's called a package manager. Its one and only job is to go out on the internet, find the exact module or package that you need, and install it on your computer so your program can use it. It's basically your magical connection to this massive worldwide library of free Python code. The way it works is simple. You're the boss, and pip is your tireless employee, your personal shopper. You don't have to go to the store yourself. You just tell pip what you need, and it zips off and gets it for you. And telling pip what to do could not be easier. You just open up your computer's command line or terminal, say you wanted to work with a bunch of data, right? You just type pip install pandas. That's it. That's you literally saying, hey pip, go grab me that pandas tool. It's that simple. All right, you've seen what's possible. You know the big secret, modules, and you've met your personal shopper, pip. There's only one thing left to do. We got to get Python installed on your computer. Let's do it right now. I promise this takes less than 5 minutes.
So, first, this is the before picture. If you were to open up your command prompt right now and type Python-version, you'd probably see an angry error message like this. It's just your computer's way of saying, sorry, I have no clue what Python is. So, let's fix that. The whole process is super straightforward. First, you're going to go to python.org and download the installer. Once it's downloaded, run it.
Now, stop right here. This next step is the single most important part. At the bottom of that first screen, you will see a little checkbox that says Add python.exe to path. You absolutely 100% have to check that box. It's what lets you run Python from anywhere. Got it? Good. After that, just click Install Now and let it do its thing. And once it's all done, you get this beautiful after picture. Open up a new command prompt, type that same command again, python/version, and this time, success. It talks back to you, it tells you the version you just installed. You, my friend, are officially ready to code.
And that's really it. That whole installation thing, that wasn't the end of the road. That was the starting line. You now have the exact same programming tools that developers at places like Google and Netflix and even NASA are using every single day. The power is literally in your hands.
So I'm just going to leave you with this one simple question. You've seen what's possible, from virtual assistants to video games. You have the tools installed, and you are ready to go. So, now that you have the power, what are you going to build?